Great morning, Grand Rising. So here we go. Let me scoot up a little bit. So today's a good day. Pardon the lighting. I don't have my professional lighting setup going today, but today's gonna be a fun day because we're gonna get to use the walking treadmill. So this is a fun little device here. It comes with the remote. You can pick these up for great prices on Facebook Marketplace. There's a couple of buttons, a couple of features on there. It allows you to go multiple speeds, up to like 4 miles an hour or something. Not 4 miles an hour, but pretty close to it. So it's a great thing. It doesn't incline any of that, but it's a desk treadmill, a walking treadmill. So what we do with this is that it allows you to get a good sweat. And today we're gonna do a workout with just our weights on this treadmill. So I'm gonna keep the video short. We're gonna go through a little warm up. And the warm up you can use as many times as you want throughout the day, once or twice a day, or you can do it before and after your workout, or you can do it every day. It's up to you. So the stretch is going to be very simple. We're just going to focus on our knees and our legs, our calves, things like that. Basic leg stretches. Then we're going to move forward and we're going to go into a short arm workout. So I'm going to keep this video short so it's not too long. Once you learn the sets, there's only a few moves that we would do with the arm weights traditionally. So if you got anywhere 2 to 5 pounder in your hand, that's great. And we're gonna do those arm exercises as we're on the treadmill. This is something that I think will work good for you because it's something that you can slide around. It has wheels on one side. You can pick it up. It's pretty lightweight. You can hide it in the closet, or you can pull it out and leave it in one place stationary, or you can move it around the house as you please, right? So there's something that you can do without having to leave the house to go to a gym or walk the neighborhood if it's late or early in the morning. You can just wake up, get your walk on. You don't have to have a big treadmill taking up all your space in the house. And for your basic needs, this is way more than enough. Sheba, myself, Neptune, and then people that come to the house all use this thing. You can get them anywhere brand new for about $400. You can get them brand new out of a box, out of a Chinese warehouse for $100. You can buy them used on Facebook Marketplace anywhere from 80 to 150. Excuse me. So let's go ahead and get into it. Thank you for listening. Let's make magic happen. All right. So first off, we're gonna go ahead and move these to the side, and I am going to start with just keeping my feet shoulder width apart. I'm gonna rotate my hips, rotate my knees slightly. I'm not focusing on my knees, but I'm more so focusing on my hips, getting my hips rotating. Because when you walk, you're using your hips. So you want to make sure that your hips aren't just too stiff. You don't want your walking to be flat-footed. You don't want your walking to be heavy stepping. You want your walking to be heel toe, not picking up your knees a lot unless it's part of an exercise. Let's go the other way. Same thing with the hips. When you're walking, your hips shift. So walking is really good for you. It doesn't matter if you're running, lifting weights, doing squats, doing deadlifts. All of that is great. We gotta have time for all of those things, but the walking is the consistent. Walking and stretching and sleeping, those are like the most consistent things you can do to have a healthy body, right? All right, so now we're gonna focus on our knees a little bit. Go ahead and bend down a little bit, put a little bit of pressure on your knees, and your knees rotate. I actually have an injured tibia, so every time I lean forward, this thing is ready to pop out, so I gotta be really careful with mine right now as I get back in, this knee back in shape. Going hard, loving what I do and doing it well, and but it tears up the body sometimes. So go ahead, a few more, let's go the other way. So this stuff like this, for me, hurts. For the last week, I have barely been able to walk. And you know what? It's part of the game, it's part of what I do for a profession as far as moving. So, all right, next thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna we're gonna melt down, hold, and we're gonna count down from 10, and we're gonna come back up. So drop your head, drop your shoulders, relax. 10, 9, 8, just hanging, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, coming up from the lower spine all the way up to the top, kind of like a flower rising up from the sun. Shoulders back. Let's do the same thing. This time we're gonna cross one leg over the other, and we're gonna do the same thing. Take a deep breath in and hang and relax. 10, 9, 8, hang in, 7, 6, don't pull, 5, 4, 3, 2, coming up, same thing, slowly with the spine. Breathe, breath in, shoulders back and relaxing. Okay, now we're gonna cross the other leg over. Make sure you keep your balance. If you keep that foot flat, that's great. Breathing in, exhaling slowly. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, coming up slowly. Yes, 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 okay. So now that we've done that, we're gonna go back down. This time we spread our feet a little bit more, and we're gonna kind of just go to the center. You can put your elbows on the ground, you can just hang your head, whatever you feel is needed today, all right? And hanging, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, next thing, coming up nice and slow. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go into our lunge, but we're not gonna go all the way down. We're just gonna work that leg forward a little bit, okay? Work that leg forward. Try not to go over the knee right now. There are exercises that you do wanna go over the knee, but most of the exercises and stretching, especially when the body's not all the way warmed up, you don't wanna go over the knee. You don't wanna stretch and strain in the wrong way, okay? So here we go. Now this one, we're gonna take our hand while the knee's bent, put it down. 2 more breaths. Good. Put both hands down and just put your hands flat, 5 seconds. And bring your foot up, other foot back, same thing. Nice little lunge stretch. Just kind of, don't turn your body like that. Try to keep it forward. Yes. Same thing, bend the knee, soften the knee, arms up. You don't want to be facing that way, you want to be looking up. 10 seconds. I know we did 5 on the other side, but this side needs a little more attention. For me at least. And hands forward, stretching down. All right, feet up, coming up slowly. Good. All right. So with your arms, just basic stuff, nothing crazy. Rotate those wrists because we're going to use our wrists. 10 seconds, both directions. Now rotate those forearms from the elbows. Both directions, moving them, loosening them up. Good. And then take your arm across, a soft touch, don't push hard. You don't want to strain. If your fingers don't wiggle, you're pushing too hard. You want to relax and get a nice push, not on the elbow, on the forearms. On the elbow, you push in the joints. Push on the forearms or the triceps, or the, even on the back of the bicep here, just push it across, depending on how far your arms can reach. There's been times where this has been one of the hardest stretches for me. And other times where I'm perfectly fine, just depending on what my body's going through and what kind of training I'm doing. Recently, I've been doing a lot more training because there's a lot more opportunities out in the world. So I've been getting it together. So now I'm inspired to kind of like step my game up as an instructor, as a teacher, as a coach. And I'm healing my body. So my body's going through lots of healing damages, torn knees, bulging disc, tibular injury, all types of injuries. So now I finally have found and cracked the code to a secret motivation I've been dying to use, and I'm in there. So I'll be doing a lot of training. My videos might be a little bit more exciting, hopefully. All right, 1 second. Oh, it's right here. I was looking for my remote. All right, so if you don't have this treadmill, you can walk in place like this. Just pick your knees up a little bit. On the treadmill, you don't have to pick your knees up as much, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and, let's see, turn my power on. Oh, Neptune disconnected me. 1 second. These are those 45 seconds I want to start editing out the video so I don't misuse your time.
Power on. Bluetooth mode.
Okay, no Bluetooth. turn on, and action. So I'm not walking fast today. Today we're just walking. So we're gonna grab these. We're gonna do one complete set, and then we're gonna end this video. I say when you're doing your walking, if you have the time, do 2 or 3 sets every day. So I'm gonna step up here, and you're walking. So even if you're walking in place, right? And I'm gonna do it slowly because I want to really focus on the coordination part. So if you're walking in place, you're walking like this. Okay? As you're doing that step, we're gonna start with the curls. 1, 2, 1 to 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hammer curls, so turn your wrist in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hands up here. We're going to turn the wrist forward as we go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we're going to go to hammer curls, which are like this. You'll have the curl. Ready? Here we go. Straight up and 1, 2, 3, 4, coordination, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we're gonna stop there. He's gonna walk for 1 minute. And at this point, normally I would speed it up, but since I'm talking, I don't wanna be winded while I'm talking to you, so we're gonna do like a minute walking, and then we will repeat. So the repeat would be curls to 10, okay? Hammer curls to 10. Those bench raises, those raises, turning the elbows out to 10, and then hammer raises like that to 10. Then bring it down and walk for a minute, okay? If you can do that 3 times, those 4 exercises, you will break a sweat, even if you're walking in place like this, while you're doing it at the house without the treadmill. So even if you don't have the treadmill, you're still walking the same rhythm. Okay, so the same rhythm that you're walking here. 1, 2, 3. Get full range, full extensions, okay? And you switch it to the next one. Then you're gonna switch to the next one. And then you're gonna go switch to the next one. And then you're gonna cool out and you're gonna walk. You're not gonna put the weights down. You put the weights down when you're done. Then you're just gonna walk. After you do 3 sets, you can put this down and you can walk in place. If you're on a treadmill, you walk in place for another minute, maybe 2 minutes. And then you cool down, you go back to your stretches. Hanging, crossing, lunges, you know, and you go into your stretches, cool your shoulders down forward, you cool your shoulders down backwards. You make sure your wrists are relaxed so you can go back to where you work figure 8s with your wrists. Shake your hands, drop that energy, take a deep breath. Be charged, be great, and it's that simple. So thank you for watching this. I hope you get to watch this one because there's a lot of exercises that I've sent that I enjoy, but this has been one that both Sheba and I, who have different goals physically, both enjoy. So this is something I believe that you'll enjoy as well. Once again, I'll show you a close-up of this little thing. Let me get in here. And I hope you really enjoy this. This one we have right here. It's simple. That's all it is. And I can grab this here, and I can change my modes. It has different modes that allows it to go slow to fast, to medium to fast, or I could just speed it up. And that's at 1.4. I can go all the way up to I think 4 miles an hour. So, pardon my bad lighting because it's like 5 in the morning, but I really hope you get to get one of these treadmills. If you don't get one of these treadmills, you can do this exercise in place. You can do this walking around the neighborhood. You can do this walking around the park. You can do this on a 15-minute break at work and then come back. So I hope you enjoy it. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.